Okay, so let us continue. Okay, so we were saying that we want to calculate the position vector RBA. The position vector RBA is simply the opposite of vector AB. So RBA is equal to minus RAB. So all we have to do is to say that we take the opposite of this vector. So it will be equal to 40i minus 80j minus 30k. Okay? And the final question here was to calculate the unit vector AB. So to calculate the unit vector of AB, I will apply the rule that unit vector of AB is vector AB over its magnitude. So vector AB components, I have already calculated here. I have already calculated vector AB, which is minus 40i plus 80j plus 30k. So I will put it as the first term over the magnitude of AB. So to calculate the magnitude of AB, it's 40 square plus 80 square plus 30 square. From here, I can find the unit vector of AB. And now if I want to find the unit vector of BA, all I have to do is to take the opposite sign. So it will be plus 0.424i minus 0.848j and minus 0.318k. Any question on this part, how we calculated position vectors and unit vectors? Okay.
Doctor, I have a question.
Yes, tell me.
ما كثير إشعت على الصورة إنه ال A ال Y component تبعها zero.
Okay. Look, always in 3D, follow the lines. Look, for point A, if you follow the lines, okay, you have projections parallel to X, okay, and parallel to Z. Do you have any projection along Z? So if you follow the lines, it's clear that you don't have any project. If, for example, if you have a projection along Z, they will do like this, for example. They will put a line for you, a dashed line for you, showing that, like this, showing that we will have a certain Y for A. But since they didn't put anything, this means that if you follow this line here, this is the first dashed line, this is the second one, okay? You don't have any dashed line along Z, so A will only have a component along X, which is 40, okay? And the component along Z, which is minus 30. And no projection along Z, so it's 0. Because look, if you here, it's clear that A is in which plane A? It is in this plane. Because if you follow the dashed line, okay, it will be in this plane A. And in this plane is what? It's plane XZ. So this plane is will have a y0. So all points of this plane, any point in this plane will have y0. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so now we're still nearly in the same examples, but we have different questions. And what I want you to know that in general, they will directly give you this problem. They will not tell you find the unit vector, find the position vector. You should know that we should find them. Okay, so here, for example, this is like if you want a continuity of the previous example. So if the tension in wire AB is equal to 2500 lb, find first the tension vector TAB and the angle theta x, theta y, and theta z of TAB. So here, imagine that we didn't do the previous problem together. You will need to find unit vector ABY because we have a force TAB, okay? So the tension in the wire is equal in magnitude. So they gave us that the tension in the wire is equal to 2500 lb. Okay, so here they gave us the magnitude of the tension. Okay, and they want us to calculate the vector TAB. So vector TAB is directed from A towards B, okay? And its magnitude is given. So whenever you have a vector passing by 2 points, okay, as we have seen together, we will use the concept of unit vector. So we will write vector TAB as magnitude of TAB times unit vector of AB, okay? So the magnitude is given, I replace it by its value. Now I should find UAB, okay? So since they already asked us in the previous question to find UAB, we can directly replace it by its value. But as I told you, in general, they will directly ask you this question. They will directly ask you, find tension TAB, and you should know all the steps, so you should find vector UAB. So we find coordinates of A, we find coordinates of B, we write that unit vector of AB is vector AB over magnitude of AB, and then we replace in the equation. Okay, so this is how we calculate vector TAB here. Now, the second question is to find angles theta x, theta y, and theta z. These are the direction angles. So to calculate the direction angles, I use the definition, okay? How to find angle theta x? If I go back to the definition, okay, it's cosine minus 1 of TABX over TAB, okay? And the same for the two other angles, cosine minus 1 TABY over TAB and cosine minus 1 TABZ over TAB, okay? So from definition, we have seen that cosine theta x is TABX over TAB. So theta x is cosine minus 1 TABX over TAB. And as you can see here, whenever I have a negative component, okay, when I have a negative component, I get an angle higher than 90 degrees. So since TABX is negative, theta x is higher than 90. It's 115.1. On the other hand, for theta y and theta z, you have positive components. This is why you got angles smaller than 90. Okay? And to verify your result at the end, to verify that your three angles are fine, you can verify, you can do cosine square theta x plus cosine square theta y plus cosine square theta z. You should get 1. Okay? Any question on this problem?
Doctor,
Yes?
can we find the angles using the unit vector directly without
Yes,
writing?
of course. Very good. Yes. How, if we want to use the unit vector, what can we write? So we
It's
can go
cosine
to
minus 1 of
exactly.
the value of the derivation.
Oh, exactly. Because look, so if I want to use the unit vector, then I can say that, okay, this component, the first component of the unit vector is cosine theta x. Okay, so from here, so theta x is equal to cosine minus 1. So here I don't have to divide by anything because already the magnitude is 1. Okay, so it's cosine minus 1 of minus 0.424. And I will get the same result because this component of the unit vector is equal to TABX over TAB. Okay, so it's equivalent. And the same, I can say that theta y is cosine minus 1 of 0.848, and theta z is cosine minus 1 of 0.318. And I will get the same angles, of course. Other questions? Okay, so have a nice weekend, and we'll continue on Monday. Now, if you want,
Oh,
you can start to try to do the review problems. Okay, because in each chapter, I post for you review problems on each part. So try, if you want to start to do review problems. So you can start with the first folder and review problems. And if you have any question, you can just tell me, and we will correct them together after. Okay?
Perfect. Thank you.
Welcome.
thank you.
Thank you, doctor.
See you next time.
Thank you,
Bye.
doctor.
Thank you, doctor.
Bye.
Bye bye.